All right, we ain't got anything new. Just getting some extra practice. We got today, Monday, Tuesday. Get a little more practice with this. We probably don't need that many days, but I had said the test will be Wednesday, so we'll stick to that. All right, go ahead, do that one. We need the distance between those 2 points. Kyle, what you got? 9 is correct. Y'all, and really that's about as long as that should take for a problem like that, right? So for 6th grade math, when we're finding the distance, there's going to be a matching pair, either matching x's or matching y's. In this case, we got matching x's. When the signs are different, what you end up doing is adding the absolute values of those numbers. I know when most of y'all work it out, you're not working it out like with the absolute values or anything, but that is technically how that works for distance, okay? So if the signs are different, you end up adding the absolute values. That's how we get 9. Any questions on that? Those aren't super difficult, but they are pretty important for the other things for this unit. We also have to be able to do reflections and quadrants. So give this one a try. We got a reflection across the y-axis, and we need to know which quadrant the point will be located in. Jeremiah, what'd you get? Quadrant 3 is correct. Whatever axis you reflect over, that letter stays the same. The other one changes signs. So we got -3, -4. Negative, negative on your quadrants is left and down. That's quadrant 3. You know, remember, if you can't remember your numbers, they start like a C. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just got to be able to put it in the right spot, and it's pretty easy. All right, so we got a rectangle being graphed. We need the missing vertex, the missing corner in this case. Sydney? Nope. Tariah? -5, +3 is correct. All right, so when you look, we got 3 dots. 4th dot's got to go right there. So when you find the ordered pairs, you're looking at the x value first, x value, then y value. Any questions on that? So that's one way we have to find missing vertex. The other way we have to find missing vertex is from the ordered pairs. You can graph them, but I've shown you a way I think is a little bit easier. Also, pay attention to what the question asks you for. Lacey? No. Robert?
-4, +5.
Nope. Sari?
5.
Nope. Mason? -4. All right, so look. Everything needs to have a match for the corners, okay? That's how the rectangles are working, at least for 6th grade math. So we got a match and a match. We got a match and a match. So what we have left for the ordered pair, -4 is the x value that's left over. 5 is the y value that's left over. So that's the ordered pair. As I said, we got to be careful what questions ask for, though. What's this question ask you for? X value. X value is just the first number in the ordered pair, so that would make it -4. Okay? Any questions? That's also how a question like this goes from where it has to be multiple choice to where it could be something where you type in the answer. Like when you type in the answers on a test, on a check-in, on an EOG, you can't type in parentheses and commas. They don't let you. Well, they do let you just type in -4 though. So it's still the same skill. It's just a different way of asking it, so there can be a different way to answer it. All right, we got to do perimeter also. Perimeter of a rectangle. So find the perimeter on rectangle ABCD. Gray, what'd you get? 36 is correct. All right, so we want matching X, matching Y. So if I take this first point, we got 6, 4. To find a matching X, I got 6, negative 3. We don't use the match. So then distance from 4 to negative 3 is a distance of 7. Then we need matching Ys. When you get matching Ys, one of these points needs to repeat. It doesn't matter which one's repeating, but one of them is going to repeat. So we could do it this way. The negative 3's match. From 6 to negative 5 is 11. The part that people mess up then is when we got a rectangle. Well, when we got a rectangle, we got matching sides. You got to get all 4 of those sides when you add them up. So 7 plus 11 plus 7 plus 11 is going to give you 36. Any questions on that? Could also be asked to find area, right? The only difference is it's worked out the same. You just got to multiply length times width. Going to have a triangle on a coordinate plane. I know looking at or counting the coordinate plane is not always the easiest from your seats, but that's kind of the best we can do to get practice with it. Jacob, what'd you get? Is it what? It is 30. All right, so triangle is base times height divided by 2. So we need a base, we need a height. The base has to be a straight line. We can't do diagonal lines for 6th grade math. That, like I said, is an 8th grade math problem. So that has to be our base. That's the only straight horizontal or straight vertical line. Then for the height, we go from the opposite point, and we got to make a 90-degree angle with the base. So if we look at our numbers, this goes from 5 to negative 5. That's 10. Negative 2 to 4. That's 6. So we got 10 times 6 divided by 2. 10 times 6 is 60. 60 divided by 2, 30. Any questions on that one? All right, so you'll definitely see a triangle on your test. Another thing you'll see is having to get the area of a triangle from ordered pairs. So go ahead with this triangle. What is the area of triangle ABC? Sydney, what'd you get? Nope. Gray, what'd you get? 10 is correct. How do you find area of a triangle? Base times height divided by 2. So we got to get a matching x, matching y. The x's that match are right there. For triangles, we're only going to have one match. So we cross out matching pairs from -2 to -6. That's a distance of 4. When you got same sign, you're going to subtract the absolute values. Then we got to do matching y's. So we got -3, -2, -8, -2. Cross out the match. Signs are the same, so we're subtracting absolute values. So we got 5 and 4. We do 5 times 4. Since it's a triangle, though, got to divide by 2, and that gives us 10. Any questions?